three other types of inhalers to use to treat asthma and COPD are the metered dose inhaler, or MDI, the breezhaler, and the Spiriva handyhaler. In order to use the metered dose inhaler, or the MDI, when you first get the medication, the first thing you need to do is shake the medication thoroughly to make sure that all the medication is mixed. And then you remove the cap. And then when you look inside, you should be able to see the nozzle and just make sure that it looks clear and it isn't clogged. And then the first time you use it, you need to spray 1 to 2 times into the air, and then you should see a fine mist come out, and that means the inhaler is working. After you've sprayed those first 2 times, every other time you need to use it, you don't need to prime it or spray it into the air. It's just you can pull off the cap and use it right away. In order to use it, first thing you need to do is breathe out, and then put it up to your mouth. And then at the same time as you start taking a breath, you need to push down on the canister, and then take a slow, deep breath in. Hold your breath for about 5 to 10 seconds to allow the medication to settle in your lungs and work, and then you can breathe out. And then after about a minute, you can repeat that if you need to at that time. And then in order to clean this inhaler, what you can do is remove the canister, and then you can run this sleeve under cool water just to clear out and keep the nozzle clean, and then let it air dry. And then in order to use the breezhaler, this one actually uses a capsule. So in order to use this, take off the cap, and then you flip the mouthpiece down, and that exposes a chamber where you can put the capsule. So the capsules come in blister packs. Take one out and put it into the chamber. Then you can close it until you hear it click. And then on the side, there are 2 buttons. This will push on these buttons just once, and that will break open the capsule to expose the medication. You only want to push the button once, because if you push it multiple times, that will cause the capsule to break up into tiny little pieces, which you could inhale, and that would cause irritation. And now, once the capsule has been broken open, you need to breathe out to the side, and then bring the medication up. Breathe in slowly and deeply, and then hold your breath for about 10 seconds to allow the medication to settle. And then you can breathe out. And then to get rid of the medication, you need to open up the top and then dump it into the garbage. And then in order to clean this inhaler, you need to just take a damp cloth and just wipe around the mouthpiece. Finally, the handyhaler. This is similar to the breezhaler. It works with a capsule. You open it up just like this, and then this is the mouthpiece. And then to put in a new capsule, you need to open this up, and that has a little chamber where you can put in the capsule. Take out a capsule, put it into the chamber, then close the mouthpiece, and then the button on the side, push it once, and that will break open the capsule to expose the medication. And again, you only want to push the button once. If you push it multiple times, it'll break up the capsule into little pieces which you could inhale. Now to use the medication, you again want to breathe out, and then bring the medication up. Breathe in slowly and deeply. You should be able to hear the capsule vibrate. And then hold your breath for about 10 seconds, and then you can breathe out. And then to make sure that you've gotten all of the medication, you can repeat that again. So again, breathe out, and then slowly and deeply breathe in, and then hold your breath for 10 seconds again, and then breathe out. And that just ensures that you've gotten the full dose of the medication, all of it that's in the capsule. And then to get rid of the capsule, open up the mouthpiece, and then dump it into the garbage can. Try not to use your hand to take it out. And if you do use your hand to take it out, try not to touch anything around your eyes especially, because that can cause a lot of irritation and can cause some side effects. So if you do touch it with your hands, you want to make sure you wash your hands before you touch anything else. And then to clean this inhaler, just take a damp cloth and wipe around the mouthpiece.